it is fun, but the crouch cancel percentage is very difficult to wrap personally my head around. But we can watch two professionals go at it and see what they do to combat that.
Ooh, right off the bat, crouch into power shield.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's definitely a matchup, kind of like Spacey's. The combos at the start are off of grab and stomp, where you get the tech chases. You're looking for the tech chases first before you get to the real
I always
combo.
thought in this matchup, Nair is your friend. I feel like whoever Nair's better wins.
Yeah,
but
so
well,
there's interesting because like if you Nair at like just a raw percent, you land on somebody, it gets shielded or it gets crouch canceled, and you're in a bad spot. So Nair is typically used to be an anti-Nair against the other Nair.
True.
And the other Nair is typically a zoning Nair that isn't meant to interact with you. So it's this weird push and pull with the move itself.
Oh,
let's go.
Chase on the platform.
Quick, Johnny is player 2, right?
Yeah.
Johnny's playing black.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Okay. I just want to make sure.
Crazy.
I felt like Wizzy was player 1 based off how
you can just tell
right.
Style.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Oh, but wait, Johnny got
nice.
changes of his own.
That movement was so cool.
Fancy
nice
stuff.
read on the drift.
One last point on the Nair. I always feel like better Falcons, they just have better Nairs. Like, the hitbox is better.
Yeah, like it's like the Pichu guy who like cheated.
Yeah, they both Nair at each other, and whoever's ranked higher wins. It's just, for some reason.
Insane. Gets a double read there with the 2 knees, a tech in place and then a tech in, I believe.
Yeah.
And he went for the single hit punish on the up B, but it actually didn't connect. I wonder why. Maybe it's like a really good angle by Wizzy.
Yep. More tech chasing happening here.
Okay.
This is another thing about the matchup. He tech chases himself so well. Brilliantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Which makes it actually pretty dynamic. You can do so much.
Yeah.
Most dittos you'll find that the ditto is really good at it's like you versus all your insecurities. In the
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It just makes you realize that, for one, your flaws, and two, the things about your character that you should hate, but you make excuses for.
Exactly.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, because people tell you, like, no, your character's annoying too. And you're like, no, it's hard for me.
No,
but then when you play
yeah.
your own character, you're like, wait, it is hard.
I'm oppressed.
Why don't I do that? You know?
But yeah, Johnny kind of running away with this.
Oh, no.
Hello. Johnny kind of running away with this.
Well said.
Good timing. Oh.
Gets a grab. Let's see if he can go all the way with
Dude,
it.
we need a commentator's curse counter, bro. That'd be fun.
It's been a little hot today.
Yeah.
And Lovitch has been throwing him out like crazy.
Yeah.
Classic Lovitch, dude.
Y'all been there, bro. I know the feeling, bro. Everything you say just contradicts itself.
Right,
1 second
immediately.
later. Yeah.
Like, great point. Immediately disproven.
Ooh, he went for the Raptor boost. You get one of those a game, then the cooldown starts.
Yep. Unless you're Gatsu, then it's about 12 per game.
Me again, no graduation.
Nice. This is so doable.
Yep.
Johnny getting a little too custom with the movement. He did like just an empty cross up into a turnaround like shield. Just died for it, you know, but it's okay.
Yeah, he just whiffed a knee there and then insta turnaround up aired. It was like a frame perfect, just like up air the other way. You don't even see him turn around. He's just up airing the other way, right? Like, he's just so fast.
Johnny's hair insanely long too right now.
Yeah, no, his hair got hell long.
Like quarantine cut.
It's the longest I've ever seen his hair.
Yeah.
But he's looking really good. Also, a little bit like Johnny has been showing up heavy on the online tournament, the big ones. He won one that was really recent. He's just looking super impressive, and then he'll just like play StarCraft afterwards. I don't know.
He just plays all the hardest, best games. He plays Melee, StarCraft Brood War, and he speedrun Mario 64. Like, just the best games, you know?
And it's like still not enough for him.
Right.
Alright, here we go. Game 2, back to Battlefield.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think there's that much of an edge to look for.
No, that was a risk.
That forward tilt was so good because it made him dip. He had to up B or he's dead, but it's a weird up B spot, and you don't want to go lower. So
gets hit by the third hit of the jab.
Oh, wait. I think he could have need that. Back air, it's late.
Clever little recovery.
Oh, wow. That's frustrating.
Wizzy letting the up airs rock. 4 in a row.
Ooh, I like that up there.
Yep.
That was a good stop. That was a real good stop.
That was clean. Kind of maintained control there the whole time.
No, just bullying his shield. Good lord.
Yeah, I know.
He nared him and then jabbed and then grabbed him. And Wizzy was kind of like frozen like a school bully.
Right.
Or a school bullied.
That was school bullied.
Yep.
Scratch cancel, double knee.
Right
Didn't get the third one. Oh, no.
Almost got the third one, but instead loses
no
his own
homie
line.
stock from Johnny either.
Yep.
Bro, we are not friends right now.
I can't believe or that homie stock earlier.
Oh. He missed.
Finds the
That's
back air,
double.
the double.
Yo,
Really nice.
worth.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
could have lived actually if he did it.
Yeah, I think
slightly
he could have
differently,
lived,
but regardless, he'll
still
take it.
worth.
He just homie stocked there. He's like he takes the stock and
Yeah,
then the homie stock.
the
takes
hidden
it.
homie stock.
Yeah, exactly.
or the homie DIN.
Right.
Nah, you know what? YCZ put me on the homie save, bro. One
The homie
time
save,
I
yeah.
like SDD saved me. And I was like, yo. He's like, yeah,
He's savage. He can get down
instead
there,
of homie
too.
stock, he's like, why get rid of my stock when I can just help you get back? 5 bars, bro.
He's like, I'm just practicing doubles right now.
Yeah.
Nice cross-up grab. Yeah,
Oh.
Wizzy in just a bad. He SDI as hard as he could,
Yeah.
but didn't
A
help.
Wizzy classic. You teleport when you get need. That was a really nice conversion from S2J. Shield pressure too. It was like a super late up air, scoops it into the knee. So looking in firm control right now.
There's so much economy coming out from Johnny specifically, and I think it's because he's just succeeding. And if it were Wizzy kind of getting the punishes, it would look like he was as economical. But it's like he doesn't waste a move, right? All his nairs are very, very cognizant. He either zones with it or he pressures you just perfectly, and you can get something off of it, or you catch him out in the air.
Yep. And we have seen a few mistakes from Wizzy off the hit where he gets, most notably was the double knee and then the suicide.
Yeah,
right?
that was a rough one.
But I think there's been a couple drop punishes like that too, where normally Wizzy's kind of known for being clinical in those approaches. So interesting to see if he can kind of pick that up, because I think if he starts nailing his reaction tech chases and stuff, definitely, I mean, this is not a matchup where there's an unbeatable counter pick here, right? Like a reverse 3-0 is totally possible if you start to get momentum back.
Sure.
Especially on S2J, like even at this level, there's always the idea that he'll just go too brazy, you know, and then he'll throw away a stock, and now you're looking a little better. And so
The beginning of this match had me tweaking with Johnny.
Yeah.
Air dodging on the right side. I was like,
What?
what is going on?
For a couple reads, the
Wiz-
up air scoop into the CC knee, a Wizzrobe classic.
damn.
Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I actually think like reverse knee is. It not only does it look cool, but I actually think it's good in this matchup.
Yeah. One of the better edge guards.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that
what?
one.
He hasn't moved.
He dodged all the grabs.
Like, how does he do it?
That approaching bear was so interesting. Oh no.
Back in there. He did take the first stock, so that SD's not going to cost him too much.
Right.
You know what's funny on the reverse knee? None popularized just turning around and doing a forward knee. Instead of like if he knows a read's coming and he like reads the roll in, he'll turn around instead of do the reverse.
Nice by Johnny. He was throwing out a bunch of aerials, but like Wizzy was trying to crouch it, but it kept the aerials kept pushing him back.
Right.
So that's good spacing on like S2J's end to know like, yo, you can't just
Yeah, Falcon has a good crouch in terms of like he has armor because he's heavy, but he doesn't have the best CC moves. Like he kind of can get out spaced when he's crouching and stuff. So.
And at that point, you're just like tanking damage.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder why Wizzy picked this stage in particular.
His control is great here. Johnny is so stuck.
Yeah, it seems like Johnny was kind of flying around the platforms before, and the platform doesn't feel safe. Oh, well.
Hello.
Like, you know what? Maybe we don't talk
this
anymore.
would
You know?
be more like suited for Johnny this stage, but I don't know.
I think so too. Yeah, I think it's a really interesting counter pick for Wizzy to choose. But he's making it work.
Stomp knee? Or no, just fuck.
Oh, just knee combos in the up air all the way across the stage.
Johnny with some Wizzy DI of his own, by the way.
Definitely looked like he just missed the reverse knee, but then was able to combo anyway.
Big stomp here.
Stomp.
Nice stomp.
Jab stomp.
Oh, the cross-up stomp so he wouldn't get shield grabbed. He knew. He's like, even if this don't land, I'm not going to get grabbed.
Right. Kind of the contingency plans.
I wonder if Wizzy feels less confident of like reading tech in place with a grab, or the tech chase grab on Slippy.
It's possible. Definitely is.
Not like it's a problem, like there's lag or something. It's just like it can affect your confidence to go for things like that, and therefore the tool is taken away from you.
Yep. Yeah, I've kind of felt that at the super top level, like some of the Sheiks have struggled for that reason, where if tech chasing is kind of like one of the nerf things, the best reaction tech chasers get nerfed a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Oh no! Right there.
Wow.
He lost it right there when he jumped too far.
Wizzrobe almost looked like he was about to make the set competitive, start to bring it back, and Johnny puts a quick stop to that. Closes
Damn, that's
out the 3-0.
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of a theme that we've been seeing is that the people that have been, on the grind on these online events recently are succeeding. And we've seen it with the new school players coming out of the qualified players, and now we're seeing it with kind of the players that have been more active recently, like, Zane and S2J, and I guess Mango Ginger's a little different, but still, it's like a lot of these sets, it's like the people showing up are still putting in work here. So
yeah, it's practicing tournament mentality as well. That your journey of going through a bracket or waiting to fight your opponent, like there's all these like weird mental things that affect the way you play and that you can only get practice in by competing in a tournament, which are so frequent now.
And it's different at home, right? So obviously Wizzrobe has a ton of practice getting ready for a tournament match, but maybe not quite as much as S2J at preparing for a tournament match in your own home, right? So kind of interesting to see that dichotomy going on, but definitely S2J just played really well.
A lot of it's just like repetition, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you can't be surprised at that point, if someone's entering more tournaments that they do better. You know what I mean? Obviously it's just not always a matter of just playing all the time or just entering events all the time. It's more to but
dude,
I think it shows
that...
if the playing floor is like, I guess, even, and certain players are doing tournaments and others aren't, the people who are in tournaments constantly will probably have a leg up, even if that means they've lost more prior because they constantly put themselves in the situation.
Right. Not being afraid of the loss.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's that like meme saying where it's like, every tournament is just preparation for the next tournament.
Yeah.
But it's kind of true, and it's also, the thing is, there's this idea that like, oh, you just grind, enter, but it's like, oh my god. We got a little slowdown on there.
These effects.
But you just like it's about consciously knowing what to improve, and that's why I don't know. These guys are just getting there. It's cool to see Johnny, someone who hasn't like experienced dominance.
Yeah.
But it turned it's seeming that he's kind of breaking out as the more scary Falcon of the Triforce, which is
I agree.
Cool.
I think coming out of this era, he's one of the ones that seems to be coming out on top of this net play era.
All three of them have like None, S2J, Wizzy, and you gotta go throw Gatsu in there too. Being real,
that's true.
I think like they've all just had like phases where just one is just better than the rest of them, right? And they kind of go back and forth. This might just be Johnny season right now.
Yeah.
But there ain't no telling, like,
It's a good season if you can, like, line it up with, like, ooh, tournaments start to reopen, we're all getting vaccinated, Johnny shows up peaking at the right time.
Starts off on a good season.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he passes the glowing briefcase to Gatsu.
Right, exactly.
Right.
There can only be one Falcon at any time. Except now there's 3 in Division 1. I guess now it's 2 of them are in relegation, right? So.
Oh, God, dude. The inputs per minute was switch. I thought it was on the bottom. It was on the graphic before.
These are the slowest players of all time.
What the fuck?
97 APM.
I think the biggest difference is Johnny he closed out more.
Yeah.
Clearly. Like,
even going down to the last stock of the set, right? Wizzy was up, and then Johnny closed it out just by, like, finding the one you mentioned jumped a little too far, and then boom.
And Johnny whiffs more, I think. He throws out more moves.
Yeah.
Just based off the inputs it charges, at least.
Yep. So, super sick style clash.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're both always fun to watch. Both those players, man. It's just like, no matter who you are, they're always scary to play.
Yeah.
Like, both of them. So.
Man.
I started playing, like, I've lost a lot to Johnny, too. Like faceless, nameless losses where I was simply just a hand warmer for him. I think I told this story before, but it was at an SSS, and I came, and I'm, like, all serious, and I got, like, these big fucking headphones on, and I'm like, I'm just going to grind. Like, I gotta play Johnny first round, and I just sit down, and then I, like, put my headphones, I wait for, like, hold on, and I pick my song, and he just demolishes me in, like, 4 minutes. And he's like, good game. And I'm just there holding this
This
L.
is like a huge moment in your life. You're like preparing, like put on the music.
Yeah, dude.
Like, you only got one shot. And Johnny's just like, oh, all right, back.
I was playing for like a year. I thought I had it,
He's like thinking about the next 2 rounds ahead of that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to have to play Mango.
God,
So, Insane. Ooh, it looks like our next match is going to be Hungrybox versus Moki as we're going to start the Division 1 to 2 relegations.
Okay.
Pretty sick. So the losers of Division 1 are going to be fighting the winners of Division 2 to see who gets to stay in Division 1 and who gets relegated to Division 2. So both of these will be here next week, right? It just...
yeah, who moves up the ladder and who drops.
Right.
I'm excited for this one.
I'm curious to see these two, man. I don't know if am I bad for bringing this up. I definitely saw Moki on Twitter about Hungrybox, so I'm kind of trying to I'm trying to see what's going what transpires in this situation.
He did.
Nah, it was about the division thing, but I'm curious to see.
Oh,
it,
right, yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say? Look it up real quick.
I
don't really remember what he said, but it was just something like, "Yo,
yeah,
what's up with HBox, man? What? Yo,
oh, that's right. Yeah.
The decision to have him start in Division 1
yeah, exactly.
felt
so now he's going to try to earn it over Hungrybox himself.
Right.
But we are going to go to a quick break before that match. Don't go anywhere.
Hey.